all these licks, we're going to be playing out of the A minor kind of pentatonic area. And so let's start with this one. This is a really common Stevie Ray kind of idea. So, you know, we're thinking A minor pentatonic-ish blues scale. Something around here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use that blue note right there. So we're going to take the 5th fret of your A string, and we're going to hammer and pull from the 5 to the 6. So like that. So as soon as we hammer and pull, we're going to go down to the 8th fret of your low E. We're going to repeat that idea twice. So then we're going to go back to the 5th fret of your A, and then to the 8th fret, back to the 8th fret of your low E. And then we're going to end on the 7th fret of the D. So slowly. Like that. All right, the next lick we're going to do is, again, we're straight up in that A minor box. It's a really common octave jump that Stevie Ray plays a lot. So, you know, it's just your standard, but it's really clean, and he really accentuates this a lot. So we're going to take the 7th fret of your G, and we're going to bend that up, but as soon as we bend it, we're going to immediately release it. I always call these rubber band bends because it's kind of like when you pull it, you know, you don't want to hold it. You just want to immediately kind of pull that rubber band and let it go right back. So, and then what we're going to do is we're going to try to pull off from that 7th fret right to the 5th fret. So one pick stroke for both of those. And then we're going to go to the 7th fret of your D. That alone is a great lick too. But we're going to take that. That's actually an A note, and we're just going to play the octave. So we're going to jump as soon as we land there. We're going to jump to the 5th fret of your high E, which is also an A. Okay, so for the next lick, Stevie Ray also uses a lot of double stops when he plays, and it creates this big sound when you hear him playing lead. So we're going to take, this is a really common one you can use, and it's really easy to kind of see it in your boxes. So, right, so we're going to take that 8th fret of your B and go with the 7th fret of your G. Okay? And we're just going to try to bend the G like that. And then we're going to catch the 5th fret of your B and your G together. And you can kind of just bar those with one finger. If you can give that a little vibrato, that's a little bit more of the Stevie Ray style. But now he's going to end it by just coming back through the scale, and we're going to hit that 7th fret of the D, and we're going to pull off to the 5th fret of the D string, and then we'll finally land on the 7th of your A. So okay, another common Stevie Ray lick that goes a little bit outside of maybe your normal scale notes, but it's still pretty easy to kind of add into your normal scale patterns you're probably already accustomed to using. So if this is the lick right here. So what we're doing here, so we're going to start with the 7th fret of your G, and we're going to bend that. And as soon as we kind of hit that peak, we're going to stop the note and go to the 5th fret of the B and the 5th fret of the E. That's a very, very common blues lick anyways. Now he's going to bounce right back to the B string of the 5th fret. All right. So we got that. Now we're going to go to the 8th fret of your B. And then we're going to jump to the 5th fret of your E. That's also a great lick. You really just use that. But how Stevie Ray finished this a lot is, and he's going to hit that 7th fret of the high E. That's a B natural. All right. Now he's going to take the 5th fret of the E, and he's going to hammer pull that from the 5 to the 6 back to the 5. All right, so we get, and then we're going to go back to the 8th fret of your B. All right, so we're going to start in the same pattern we've kind of been in. We're starting this lick the exact same way we did the other one. So we're going to bend that 7 of the G, go to the 5 of the B, to the 5 of the E. All right? But instead of coming back down to the B string on that 5th fret, we're going to take it on the 8th and immediately slide it to the 10th fret of the B. So like that. So now we're in a different scale pattern shape. So we get some new stuff we can do here. So he's going to, now we're going to go to the 8th fret of your high E, and we're going to go to back to the 10th fret of your B. And you're just going to roll over, and we're going to play the 10th fret of the high E, and we're going to bend that. Then we're going to go to back to the 8th fret of the high E, and we're going to bend this twice. The first time, we're going to try to bend it more. So you'll kind of hear like this. And then we'll finally land back on our root right there on the 10th fret of your B. So we get this.